Well, stream number 3. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna do 4 streams at this point. I think it's just easier. Honestly. Like, sure, I could do 3 streams total. I've already done 2. Because of the aerobics and because of the afternoon. And I bought the most turnips I've ever bought before. And at this point, I probably have over 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes of selling left to do. And I could do that all at once. Or I could do a bit now and then do a bit later. And I think that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna see. You know, I feel like maybe it's nicer to split it up a bit. Kinda, maybe. I don't know. And then there's also Katrina, so I got a full plate on this today. But then I am good for the rest of the week, which is really nice. Because this week could be quite busy. I mentioned a lot last week, sorry. But last week was quite busy too. Long days. Had to deal with turnips at the end of one of said days. That was fun. But now, you know, I can get turnips out of the way today. And I don't have to think about them for a week, which is pretty nice. Also, next week, the raffle will be so in a week, it'll be the 24th. 24th is the next Sunday, and the Sunday after that is a raffle day. So August is good for turnips. So we could have back-to-back-to-back spikes. It might happen. You never know. I'd love to see it happen. I'd love to get another good price. But I shouldn't get ahead of myself. I'm really happy that we got 2 really good spikes back to back, right? Like, I spent a lot of money last week and even more money this week. I deposited 38 mil. And we're gonna do like probably 49 mil this week. So that's huge. Because like if you look at my bank account, from February 5th to May 5th, that's a difference of 80 mil. And now in like, technically not even a week's time, I'm gonna be depositing that same amount. And again, like, you know, it's not fair. Things scale with time. Like, my patience to buy turnips seems to increase. And then obviously the amount of money I have outside really helps when Joan is not cooperating. So I can still like buy a decent amount without using too much time. I'm kind of thinking I should drop money in C1 because that seems to be a bit of a reoccurring acre at this point. And it's probably better than like the museum or other ones on the lower half. I guess that's not really the lower half. It's partially. It's on the border. But it's probably nicer, you know? So I'll do this for probably like a bit over an hour? A bit over an hour is what I'm kind of thinking. That was the last one from B2, right? No, this is the last one. Okay, so this acre is going to be good now. I just figured let's get this one out of the way immediately. Just so I don't have to think about it. And when it's like, okay, how many acres do I still have to do? It's like, oh, there's this one, this one, this one. You're like, ugh. It's hard to keep track of. It's annoying. So if we just get that done now, probably for the best. And yeah, I still have to drop money for all the other acres. That's fine. I'll do that. And then everything will be good. I don't know if I have much to talk about. Not really sure. I had a couple more games arrive. I got Donkey Kong Country 2, so I'm pretty happy about that. I had like finally just like tested basically all of my games Right now I have a stack of 4 games that I haven't tested, but now I can add another 3 to that, so it's like a stack has doubled essentially. And there's still one game I have to like fix. I had to fix Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario needs a doctor, everyone. Best joke ever. But the ISO wasn't enough. I mentioned this, I think, yesterday. It wasn't enough to clean the contacts, so I feel like I need to get like an eraser, because that's what people say works. So that's kind of next on my list of things. So maybe I'll grab one tomorrow. Probably need to go to the store tomorrow anyway, so if I can just pick up a new eraser, use that, test it, maybe that'll be good. I have that other GameCube I got recently. I want to clean it up. Got a little bit of dirt on it, but it looks pretty good otherwise, so I want to see how good it looks. I need to, clean it. I took some before pictures today, so I can clean it whenever I feel like it. And yeah, if I can test some more games, that'd be good. I guess I can test one of them real easy. But yeah, more stuff showing up, which is cool. I had a lot of like auctions that kind of got away from me today and yesterday. I wanted to get this like white GameCube controller. It was in box though, so it went a little bit more pricey than I would have wanted to, which is fine. I don't really want to buy a GameCube controller in box. I'd rather like have it displayed out, so that's fine. There was a game though. It was like Bowser's Inside Story. I think it went for like not that much, and I was like, dang. I think I was too quick to bid. I like didn't wait long enough and gave someone else a chance to like outbid me, and I didn't set like a limit that would have beat them. So I'm learning, right? Like I don't want to just bid on things that I don't care about, but if I can just bid on like less expensive things and like just figure out the best strats, my best ways to do things, my limits, all that, then we'll be good for the other stuff. I did almost purchase a Majora's Mask complete in box. I wasn't trying to purchase it though, I just kept bidding for fun, and then no bids were happening, and I was like, there was an hour left, I'm like, someone else is gonna outbid me, right? Right, guys? There's a lot of that. They swooped in with like 10 seconds left, and I was like, okay, good, I didn't want to pay that much. It's still under, like, I think the going rate, but a little bit too much for my liking at this point. I don't know. I've had issues, like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, you buy, like, modern games, like GameCube, and they come in a case, they come with a manual. I want the case and manual. I don't just want a disc. I'm not some sort of animal. And 64 games and, like, older, it's like, yeah, I'll just take the cart. I don't really care. Right? Like, why should I pay money for a box? It's like ridiculously expensive, right? And now here I am talking about this Majora's Mask one, but Majora's Mask is different. I think for like games that are really special to me, I would consider doing it. There's like a Paper Mario one I've been looking at, and that's like a complete in box. And Paper Mario is a game that has eluded me because it's always so expensive, and like I can't find it. Every one goes for like at least $100, I think, and that's like, man, that's a lot of money. Why is it so expensive? But then it's like, oh wait, there's a complete in box one. Maybe I should just get that instead. And then it'll be like, ooh, look at this, it's in a box, it's cool. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Maybe I'll go for that one. See what happens. That'll be today. We'll get a little crazy after this stream here. But I feel like it's just, I'm getting experience. There's a controller that went for a little bit more, another one, it was a silver one. I like, my GameCube collection, I want to get like a controller of most colors, maybe, as long as they're not like ridiculously expensive. And then I like to get all like the basic GameCube color variants too. So like I have purple and black, I want to get a silver one, and I do plan to go back to Japan one day, and I'd like to go and pick up my own while I'm there. I don't know, I'd rather, like, I'm of two minds. There are two wolves inside me. I love saying that. I have too much fun saying it, to be honest. Is this like where I should even be taking them from? I feel like this is enough money to like do something. Anyway, yeah, two wolves inside me. When I went there, I bought some things, and I was like, wow, I picked this up myself in Japan. That's cool. And then like I've done a couple, like I've always purchased figures from Japan. Not always, but like I purchase them, they're generally from Japan, or they're like, whatever. Point is, it's like there. But it's like, did I really buy figures while I was there? Not really, because they take a whole lot of space, so I didn't want to like buy them. There's some I won from the Crane games, obviously, but like, I didn't want to just buy a bunch, because then my suitcase would be full and I wouldn't be able to fit anything. I'd rather buy like things that are like harder to get elsewhere, like on like Pikmin plush or something. Stuff from the Nintendo store, you know, like Kiryu pillow. That kind of thing. So yeah, I did that. And it's like, I bought a couple games. I bought like Animal Crossing or Dobutsu no Mori Plus for the GameCube. Then I bought like Yakuza 1, 2, and Dead Souls. I didn't buy any other like retro games while I was there. I did see plenty, but it's like I didn't really see like a point. Like, I could have just bought tons of things. Just be like, oh, look, Pokemon Stadium for $5. Wow, what a steal. I wish it was that much here. And again, it's like I'd rather buy, like, special games. Or, like, games that, like, it would be significant for me to own in a different version. It's like I saw Paper Mario, or Mario Story, as they call it there. I don't like the cover art as much on that. Sometimes they have nicer cover art, sometimes they don't. I'm picky. And I guess it doesn't really matter. But it's like, that's... playing that Japanese doesn't do anything for me. I was talking about it the other day, but like getting Donkey Konga, they have different songs. Donkey Konga 3 didn't release outside Japan. And it's like, I'm sure I could learn how to navigate the menus in that without too much trouble. So like, stuff like that, yeah, sure, that makes sense. But and it's like I could buy them now, but I'd rather go and like do it myself. And it's like looking at the GameCubes right now, the Spice Orange GameCube, that's what I'm looking for. That's a lot of money, and I don't know if that's just like an online price. Because again, when I went last year, I saw PS2s in Book Offs for like $20, and I don't know if that's. I just like eBay. I can search this. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Japanese PS2. Okay, that's crazy. That one says $164 from Japan. That one's $100 from Japan. That one's $120 from Japan. Oh, we're officially at 200 mil, by the way. That's exciting. That's 100? These are all 100? I guess some of them maybe come with controllers, which could drive the price up, but like, that's wild. So like, when I see orange GameCubes at like $200, I'm like, is this real? And I don't know. Because like, the PS2 was like $20, and I wish I bought it, but I just didn't feel like it. I don't know. I was worried about space, okay? Sue me. Next time if I see one, I'm buying it for sure, because then I could like play some games maybe. I don't know. But like, I definitely want the GameCube, and I want to get more of the games. And like, I feel like it'd be cool to get some that are like cheaper. I don't want to spend like tons, and usually they're cheaper. And I'd want to buy games that are either super cool, special to me, or like I could actually like play and I would get like something out of. Instead of just the same game but Japanese, you know? So, that's kind of where I'm at. And I could buy them online, but I feel like that's lame. I'd rather go and do it myself. And I might save money that way too. Especially if it's a book off. And like, I don't know, I guess I just like looking through stores to find stuff myself. It's kind of fun. So, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So we're up like 15 mil in the bank. We have 4 mil outside. I don't know. We're gonna see how we do in this hour in a bit. Hopefully we make good progress, and then I can do a shorter stream tonight. And Katrina will cooperate, hopefully, and I'll get the right fortune immediately with my character. Yeah, I wish. That's not happening. So, like, I think C3 is pretty good for dropping money there now. Oh, a lot of dragonflies out today. I think, yeah, I can drop the money there. So now I kind of want to work on, like, B4. And then once that's, like, good, I could probably drop money in both. And then maybe, like, by the end of this stream, I could have all the money dealt with outside. But like I said earlier, I kind of want to drop a little bit of money in C1. Might be a good idea. So we'll see. Oops. Jeez, what a waste of time. But yeah, I'm really happy that this happened this way. I'm happy. And yeah, like I said, we're good for the rest of the week. It's just dealing with visitors, and then Founders Day, and then more turnips on Sunday. And we hope that it's a triple back-to-back spike. And that I somehow purchase another 7 mil. I'd love to see it happen. I'd love to hit 300 mil. Like, yeah, I was talking about, like, going back to Japan. I think that'll happen next year. And it's like, I don't know what time of year to go. I'm also like, when will I be doing Animal Crossing? I know I won't be going in the summer. Why would I go in the summer? That's crazy talk. And, like, last year I went in October. So, you know, do I, like, is it the same time kind of thing, or what? It's an interesting, the weather was really interesting at that time of year. Every week was very different. Yeah, I enjoy going there. I want to go back. It's fun. I know, it's very... I saw a meme the other day, and it's like, oh, I need to go to Japan, but in, like, a different way than everyone else does right now. Very relatable meme. Oh, okay. I think we're getting closer and closer to being able to drop money. I could probably do it now and maybe it would work, but I'd like to clear a little bit more space before we do that. We're climbing. I mean, it's really nice to see the number, like, 200, you know? Like, I'm like, okay, wait a second. It feels like I'm making progress. Obviously, we're going to be a quarter of the way there, which is cool. I do like that. Quarter? That's a good sounding number. It's not perfect, but definitely better. Definitely better than, like, not even 20%. And yeah, like I said, like, I've been buying a lot more lately, which makes a lot more progress, which is just better. And, like, before I wasn't buying enough, so I wasn't making enough progress. And then I had all those, I had like 6 dry weeks in a row, which was terrible. That was insane. I mean, it's possible. I guess it's literally the coin flip problem, almost. Not exactly, because some weeks there's like actually every week there was a 60% chance. So it's even worse than the coin flip, you know? You're like, oh, what are the chances? I don't know the stats. I don't know. It's like a thing, but like, what are the chances of flipping heads like 8 times in a row or something? Does it change? Do the odds change each time? Blah, 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 that kind of thing. Like, yeah, what's the chances of hitting a 60% chance or failing to hit it over and over again? Anyway, what else can I rant about? There's the XD Gale of Darkness. It was like a loose disc. That game, ridiculously expensive. I wish it wasn't as expensive. It is a great game. I haven't played it. But Coliseum was a great game. And I want to play Gale of Darkness. feel like I should play it. I think I beat Colosseum. If I'm not mistaken, I beat it. But I don't really remember. Pretty sure I did. It was cool. It did things differently, and I like that. I say that, but there's like, I'm just thinking of all the other Pokemon spin-offs that I didn't like. I don't know if I actually played the ones that I didn't like. I was just like, Pokemon Ranger, that looks cringe. No, thank you. Yeah. 6 hours this week going into turnips, by the way. Don't think about that too hard. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can start selling. Sorry, we can start dropping some money here. I think it's time. We've dropped an amount here already. How much have I dropped there? Can I get a stat check, please? V4, I've dropped 19 bags. So this should make for a couple quick inventories. Because we'll just be running, dropping, then running back. It'll maybe help. I could either clear out V4 more, or I could clear out the store. Might be more beneficial to clear out the store first. Okay, so let's just go here, grab another bag like that. Okay, there's 9, and there's 15. So we're at 19 here, which means it's 20 and 15, 34, done. Somehow this doesn't seem right. How much money did I spend? Did I spend more than I think I did? It's like, it already says that I've dropped 4.2 mil. And I have not dropped any money in C3, which should have 1.9 mil. I know, like, B5, no, C5? Yeah, C5. No, B5? Oh, I put that in the wrong acre. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had the 8 from that one in the wrong acre. I was like, this does not look right. Wait, when did I mute? How long have I been muted? Did I just mute? Am I crazy? Oh my gosh. Sometimes I have issues. No way. Did I just mic muted myself? Or is this really quiet? Oh no, I have it. Hold up. here. Grab another bag. When did I mute? Man, I don't know. I feel like I spent the last 20 minutes muted by accident. Embarrassing. Oops. I don't even know what I've said at this point, so it's a wash at this point. I probably was like, oh wow, it's great to make progress. Wow, I love selling turnips for money. Yeah, we're probably halfway. Like, stuff like that. I don't know. How did I... Is there a reason why I did that? I don't even remember why I muted, but I just looked and I was like... I like yawned. And I saw the mic audio go up, and I was like, uh-oh. I hope I didn't just yawn really loudly. And then I saw that it was muted, and I went, huh? Either that or I'm really bad at, like, scrubbing through the footage there. Jeez, I don't know. Crazy. I feel like the game's too loud, by the way. I don't know, whenever I, like, look at the footage, I'm like, oh, this is too quiet. I mean, it's too loud. I think I had, like, -8 on the game, and now it's at -10, so maybe that's a little bit better. Maybe I need to bump my mic. But, like, when I talk, it usually goes yellow, so it's like, it's probably too much. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so the audio should be hopefully better, but, like, geez, I can't believe I muted like that. I did that before. I'm gonna out myself. One time, way back when, around the time that Old School first came out, except not actually. I was doing some Old School streams, and I did a couple quests on stream, and one of them I legit just did, and I was muted the entire time. Most embarrassing moment of my life. Not actually, but it's embarrassing, alright. I was like, are you kidding me? Express purpose of just doing this, and I forgot to, like, I messed up. Nah, it was bad. Not cool. It looks so much clearer over here now. It's nice. I'm just trying to think if I accidentally hit the button to mute, or if, like, something else, like... I'm just trying to think if I accidentally did it, or if I did it on purpose and then forgot. Because usually if I do it on purpose, I mute immediately after, so... I don't know, I could hear myself, so it's not like the whole stream has been muted. Okay, so right now we're up like 23 in the bank. We're at 30 mil. We got like 20 mil more, maybe? I'm gonna switch gears and move some stuff over now. I think I've cleared a decent amount of space by the store, so I can do that. I don't know how many this one has. Is this it? Okay. Yeah, I feel like this one doesn't have that much left. actually just 2? I think it should just be 2, right? Yeah, I think it's just 2 here. You know, I feel like I got like a big, like, I don't know, I was ranting about like a bunch of stuff, and I think I got all that stuff out, but then I think it was all I was counting, maybe? Maybe I hit the wrong button when I was trying to like backspace. But I think like, yeah, it was just me when I was counting out all the bags that got muted. But I think all the bags are good now, and if it wasn't said before, I believe, like right now we're at 7.5 mil being dropped today. Which kind of seems right, because I bought 7 or 7.2-ish, and there was 240k in 1 acre that I needed to replenish that I forgot the week before, and then B4, the last acre I bought in, also I don't think was at its full number. Because the amount of money I had left over after I bought all the inventories did not match what it should have based on my calculations. So I think there's a couple bags missing there. Not sure how many. But I don't think a lot. I think most of it was there. So I think C1's good. All those are there now. Okay. I want to change my shirt. I feel like I've only worn like 2 shirts for the most of this. I want to change it up. Okay, we're almost at 210. Very exciting. Exciting times. Honestly though, I'm really happy to like have a good number like this and have 2 back-to-back weeks that are insane. It gives me hope. You know, because like I don't want to be doing this forever. My prediction is that like the next Animal Crossing game will be like late next year. So I would like to get this one done for the most part before that one comes out. So then I can have a break and then I can play the next one. Because obviously like I want to play that immediately, like day one. I want to be playing blind, trying to figure everything out. That's my goal. That's what I did with New Horizons. It took 4 years though. New Horizons took 4 years. It's crazy. There's just a lot of RNG for the most part. Like getting all the recipes just insane. Also the socks. I mean, I think I had the recipes before. Like the recipes made things take a very long time, but then at the end it was literally just me showing up to see if Kix was there with the socks I needed. And mind you, that was with the help of 2 friends. I had 2 additional islands that I was also having checked every week. Which, it was kind of necessary, I guess. I don't know. It's like, I don't want to just like go and like, hey, this person, like, you know, like it's one thing to like trade with other people, but it's also like one thing to be like, okay, here's 3 islands that I'm gonna... I just almost closed OBS. Terrifying. But yeah, like one more, sorry, like if there's a pool of 3 islands, And that even then it took that long, which is like, huh? It's crazy. I did everything in my power to like influence things to get them, but like you can only do so much. So like that took a long time. But that was for like multiple reasons. They kept adding stuff, so like I wasn't serious for the first like through a few months, and then I had to do all the like achievements, and I did that like after a year, and then they added 2.0, and that was like, oh okay, that was a year and a half in when they added a bunch of new stuff, so that took probably a while. And I don't know, say that's another 6 months, so then maybe that was 2 months and I had most of the stuff done. Probably. Does that even make sense? Maybe. But then it's like I had to do all this extra stuff, like the fortune stuff to get the zodiac things. I had to get all the birthday stuff, which was terrible. All the recipes, that was terrible. But yeah, like that took a long time, but like the streams were never this long. Well, they were sometimes, but like frequently. They were never frequently this long. I guess that's a better way to put it. Because yeah, like, sure, at the beginning I would do turn-ups, but like that was way quicker. And like when I did the events for the first time, sometimes I was like 2 to 3 hours. And sometimes when I was doing the balloons to get the recipes, that was like an hour and a half. And then like when I was doing recipes, it would take like up to an hour to like get every recipe with every character, maybe half an hour. I don't remember how long that took. There was a lot of times where it'd be long, but it was never like 3 hours long. It'd be like an hour every day, maybe sometimes. Which somehow feels like more manageable than like 3 hours back to back. Okay, so I think C1 is good. And this acre's looking a lot cleaner. But I mean, there's still like lots of turnips in B4 and C3. Just right now I'm trying to focus on the further away ones. So I'll do some museum runs after this. I think I've taken 3 or 2 and a bit. I've definitely taken like 2 and a bit. So there's probably still like 4 or 5 inventories at the museum. Anyway, yeah, so like New Horizons took a while. This, it's like most days, if there's not too much going on, it's not too bad. Like if I have to deal with Gracie on 3 people, it's like, okay, that takes some time. Like I'd say like on average, like they can either be like 20 minutes. If I have like characters and I have to like switch, like visitors and I have to switch rather, like that, yeah, like sure, maybe that's like 20, 15 to 25, depending on what else is going on. But it's like I've also caught basically everything, so like and most of the events I've got done. So it's really getting to the point where like it's gonna just be long turn-up streams and checking in, except for the island. That's like the one thing. Like yeah, apart from the events, I have to deal with the island and getting all the stuff there, which could take some time. I'll say there's an extra bag here. Didn't realize that. So let's grab that. Because yeah, the island is like I gotta bring fruit there, then like do all the stuff, have them harvesting. Like I have to get 10 items from doing the little mini game. And if I get all those, good, that's done. I don't know how long that'll take. Also, that could help me get like gyroids and stuff at the end, depending on where things are at. But yeah, basically I have to start like I can start considering things when it's been a year basically, because then like the list will be a lot smaller. As is, we have like less than 10 days to get the last like summer shirts, so that's probably not going to happen even with Nookingtons, which is just bad luck. And we've had Nookingtons for like half of that. So like, dang, I say. I mean, there's still time. We could still get them. I just feel like chances are slim. But like Wisp could come in handy there, right? As long as I get all the fall shirts where there's less. There's only 27, so lesser pool should be easier, maybe. And then if we can get the last 4 winter shirts, which you would think, then yeah, maybe Wisp is something we could start looking at. However, like Gracie, Wendell, those are both affected by Wisp as well. So I think it really depends on a lot of things. Like, sale day, if red goes well and we get everything from red, amazing. If we have only all but a few, sure, maybe we'll just use Wisp if that's, like, if that makes more sense. Wendell, we only need one more thing, so that'd be really easy with Wisp, but I think hopefully we can just get that naturally. I don't want to use Wisp until it's like I'm basically done, kinda, or I'm close to being done. Like, I want to see how much I can get naturally just by, like, RNG, but if, like, I'm really close with turnips, it's like, okay, well, maybe we should, figure out the Wisp situation, right? That's kind of where I'm at. Okay, did I already move more here than I thought? How many more? 3? Because, like, that's an inventory. That's, like, 2 point, or, like, 1 and a bit. So there's less there than I thought there was. Maybe I moved more already? I might have, like, it might have been, like, a 7. Oh, okay, wait. I think no, I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. I don't know. Maybe I moved some. I might have moved some after I chopped the trees. Because I think it's like I had 7, I moved 2 or 3 out, and then I bought another 3. I don't know. over an hour into this stream. So if I do like a little bit more, we'll be in pretty good shape for later. The break will be nice. I'm getting hungry again. Me when I'm dealing with turnips and I start talking about how hungry I am. Well, that's the price of handling food. 214. So we're almost at 30 in the bank. Which would mean we're almost at like 40, right? Maybe this won't take as long later. Maybe I'm doing better than I think I am. I don't know. Maybe selling is going smoother today. That could also be a possibility. I think next time if I count how many bags are in an acre before I drop anything, that would be nicer. Because right now it's like I'm recounting, but if I like just keep track of how many are in the acre to begin with and then how many I drop, then it'll be a lot easier than having to like recount. So I think that's probably something to keep in mind for next time. But yeah, like I said, I'm always like getting more efficient and getting faster and better at doing this. The only thing is like I can't buy 7 mil every week. That's just not realistic with 2 hours. I need to wake up earlier. I don't want to do that. Also, we need good prices. Sometimes I just get awful prices. Also, is like my tan gone? Or am I just used to it at this point? I mean, we're almost like 2 hours in total, I guess. I'm at 110 now. And I had at least 45 minutes before. Yeah, we're almost at the 2 hour mark total, so. Good. Maybe the next stream can be less than an hour. I mean, if I can hit 40 mil in the bank, or sorry, if I can get 40 mil, it'll only be 10 mil left. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're making good progress. I feel like good progress is being made here. There's still like one inventory and a bit left at the museum. That's fine. It might be good to get that now, but I still have all this stuff here, so I can just keep focusing on this. I guess I was talking about like finishing this game, and yeah, like I said, like we're gonna see where we're at after a year. Hopefully I'm close to halfway on turnips. I'd like to be at least 40% of the way. Right now I'm at like 25, so if I had 3 spikes similar to this or something equivalent, then I'd be good, which doesn't seem too bad. Especially if I got one more next week. 3 back to back. That's my dream. I don't know about that. I keep saying it just as a joke, but yeah, like if we're there, then like we should have all the event stuff basically, except for Toy Day and the 2 things I missed in December because I was too late. I showed up after 6 p.m. and I was like, huh, why isn't Tortimer here? That was a fun one, but that's okay. Because, like, I need to play till Toy Day anyway. Because you only get 10 items per year. So I need to figure that out. Because, like, yeah, I could do, like, a save and reset. But I don't really want to do a save and reset. So I'll probably do it on, like, 2 towns, you know? do the event here and get what I can, and then see what happens in another town. And then have everything. So like, yeah, it's like if I from sale day, if I get all the pinwheels, then that's good. I do have them all in another town. We have all the flower models. Like all that stuff standing by, all the station models, it's all standing by. Because like we're never gonna get it on my town. Unless I spend like 4 years. So like that's not happening. So like all that, that's a decent amount of items. Like I want to like cross off the list, yeah. Right, if I look at my special items, there's 32 out of, and I have 34. I still need 32 from red. There's 12 raffles, still need 25. The raffles a little ugh. Gulliver's we need Gulliver we need 2, 1 from Wendell. We're good with Sahara, and we need 5 more shirts from Gracie. So like that's pretty good. If we look at, yeah, like the wallpaper, there's 5, which is 1 from Wendell, and then the mushroom one, and then all the events. Carpet is the mushroom one, and then all the events. We need 42 shirts. 2 of those are from the island. 5 are from Gracie, so that's 7. So there's 35, and it's like 27 from the fall, 3 from now, that's 30, then 4 from winter, and then 1 from Halloween, being like the spooky whatever the rags are that you get it turned into. Or there's the jingle shirt, whatever, right? So like most of those are spoken for. Handhelds, next month we'll have the golden net and golden rod. There's 34 gyroids left. But again, how did I do that 2 times in a row? That's whack. Gyroids, it's like I can use the island supposedly to like swap them out. So that might be what I do near the end. I have all the duplicate ones. So it's like apparently if you bury an item on the island and you make your islander happy, then they'll swap it for something similar. So if I just bury all my gyroids and then swap them, we should be able to like turn them into ones I need. Hopefully, that's the plan. And then if we look at furniture, I mean, we're at like 464, so, and there's a 603, I think? So yeah, we still have like 13% or 23% of them to go. But if you look at them, it's like, there's all the Mario ones. There's like 10 of those. There's like all the sets. So like the Harvest set and Spooky set, that's like another 10. There's a Station Models, which is like 13 or 12. There's code-only items like Donkey Kong 3 and Donkey Kong Jr. There's like the models from the HRA, which I haven't got. There's still a couple like regular event items like the aerobics radio or the weed model, blah blah blah. And then there's like all of Red's stuff. So if you take like 140 something things and you take away Red's items, you're like, it's closer to 100. And if you take all the other stuff away, it's not that much. So like, yeah, like, we should have a lot of that. If I get like all the spooky, I should have no problem getting all the spooky, harvest, and like island stuff by the 1 year mark. So that's another 30. And then hopefully I get basically all of Red stuff, so that's another 30 hopefully. So that's like 60, right? That'll just like go. And then there's like the few events that are still happening, like we'll get the medal for the tournament, the fall sports thing. Then like the model, and then like another model, and there's like a bunch of models that you get in those months. So I feel like things are, yeah, like the next, not next month, but like from October until we hit the 1 year mark, it'll be kind of jammed packed with new items. September, there's like 2 new items. It's literally like 1 for Labor Day and 1 for the sports fair. That's it. I don't think there's anything else. But we'll get the last few like bugs and get 1 fish, which will be good. there appears to be some sort of mistake. Is there... That is 8. Doesn't seem right. Does not seem right. There should still be 2 more there. Maybe they're behind the museum and I just didn't see the prompt. I assume that's what's going on. But yeah, I'll do this for like another like 5, almost 10 minutes. We're at like an hour and 18, so like we're doing pretty well. And then we can just finish off later tonight. Won't be too bad. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I think on the previous stream, I like to keep it as few streams as possible, but like already doing one in the afternoon, already doing one. Essentially, I was already doing 3. I already had to do 3 today. Aerobics, I had to check in the afternoon because waiting to check at 9 wouldn't work. And if I have the chance to check in the afternoon, why wouldn't I do that to check the turnip prices instead of leaving it potentially too late? So it's like I had to do 3 if I want to get to Katrina. So that's where we're at. But that's fine. And then it's like, oh, we'll do 4. That's fine. Once the aerobics are done, that'll make the stream number go down. The only problem is like I'm really behind on like uploading these streams. Not that I've released them to the public yet, but I do mean to do that soon. Maybe I'll finally do that by the time it's like a 1 year in. I don't know. Okay, what the heck? What's going on here? Oh, they're in the acre to the right, aren't they? They got dropped outside? No. I'm mashing the B button, by the way. What is going on? I don't think I grabbed a weird amount. Did I grab a weird amount? Did I grab a weird amount before? When I didn't grab a full inventory and I brought it up? Maybe I grabbed like 12 and like that's why this is off. We look at that. That is 5. That's 5. That's 3. That's 5. That's 5. Okay, are we like 2 turnips short? Am I cuckoo? I feel like I'm cuckoo. Okay, 218. So I was at 185 before. Basically 186. So if we're at basically 220, then we're basically at 40 mil. With the amount of money we've dropped on the ground. So we're looking pretty good. In theory, there's only like 10 more mil to go. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, like 40 mil. It's definitely been 2 hours. but that would suggest that maybe it's not quite 3 hours to get this all done. Means I can like take a little bit more of a break before I come back and do the rest of this. So yeah, I mean, I like that I can just split this up. Honestly, I think when you're doing turnips for 3 hours in a day, like splitting it up does make a difference. It is kind of worth it. But yeah, I don't know. I still feel like there's a decent amount that I have to sell. I mean, I think like C1 and the museum are clear, but there's a weird discrepancy with the numbers. And maybe I just moved some like into B5 and I'm not counting those, and that's where like the other two are, because that is not a full inventory, and that strikes me as odd, because usually I only buy full inventories. So if there's two missing, that just seems off. That tells me that I'm missing some somewhere. But if they're from that acre, like, where else would they be? So I feel like it has to be something that was dropped nearby. And if that doesn't resolve it, then I don't know, maybe I messed up. I don't know, somehow like this has been an hour and a half and I'm like feeling way better than I was an hour in on Sunday. I think it's because it's early and it's like I'm kind of tired, so I'm like, dude, ugh. But now it's like I'm, you know, it's later, I'm splitting it up. Maybe that's part of it too. I don't know. Don't know if it's fair to compare it like that. It's not really one-to-one. Okay, 220. Looking good. That is like the 40 mil mark, I think. I'll do a couple more inventories. Yeah, those are the three. Something's off with them. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up after this inventory. Again, that's like an hour and a half almost. So that's over 2 hours. It's like 250. And this is kind of what I was aiming for with this third stream. So again, we're at like... We definitely have like 40 mil accounted for so far with what we deposited in the bank and what we dropped outside. So I think there's only like 10 mil left. So that shouldn't take as long. So I'll be back tonight. We'll deal with that. I'll deal with Katrina, and then we'll see if I get anything from that. And then I can kind of coast for the rest of the week, except for Thursday, where I need to be back before 6 p.m. to make sure that we're good. Anyway, that's it for this stream. I'll be back to finish up later tonight. Bye.